So what is fast fashion? Fast fashion is a method of designing, manufacturing, and marketing clothing products in order to produce and sell clothes in mass quantities. This is usually achieved by using low-quality materials and trend replication. The designs are often based on styles worn at the runway shows or by celebrities. Now think about brands like Zara, H&M, and Uniqlo. In many ways, fast fashion refers to the styles of clothing that are mass-manufactured and meant to be worn only once. To know a little bit more about fast fashion, we gotta go back in time. Shopping for clothing was once considered an event. People would usually save up and purchase clothes at certain times of the year. However, that changed in the 1990s, when shopping became a form of entertainment. Entertainment. So what's so bad about fast fashion? The IPCC estimated that the fashion industry is responsible for 10% of the carbon emission every year. More worryingly, textile factories are highly polluting. They release chemical waste and microplastics into the environment. One good example of the water pollution from the fashion industry is the Citarum River in Indonesia. The Citarum River is one of the most polluted rivers in the world. 25 million Indonesians depend on this river for washing, drinking, and irrigation. However, textile factories have been disposing toxic chemical waste into the river, and farmers that depend on the river for irrigation saw their crop yield reduced by more than half. Children who drink from the river suffer from liver diseases because the water is simply too toxic. If you live in a modern city like Singapore, you probably don't have to deal with environmental impacts from buying clothes. But are we contributing to the problem? Let's look at some statistics in Singapore. According to Channel News Asia, the average Singaporean purchases 34 pieces of new clothing and disposes 27 previously owned clothing every year. Another research also reveals that a third of Singaporeans have thrown away clothing after wearing it just once. This does not mean you have to stop buying clothes. There's some hope out there. Clothes swapping and upcycling are becoming more and more popular. Think of companies like Fashion Pulpit and Swapaholic. These retail shops allow consumers to exchange their unwanted but still usable clothes for other clothes. The best way to alleviate our environmental impact is simply to buy and consume less. If you don't buy, they don't produce. Anyway, that's all for today. This is KP. We hope you enjoy our videos. If you want us to talk about a particular topic, let us know down in the comments below. And as usual, stay curious. We'll see you next week. Bye.